working with me changes everything. So, this is not a sales pitch. This would probably be something opposite to a sales pitch. This is much more uh, of a declaration of the depth that we go when we do this work, when we engage, professionally, and we identify certain things that are happening inside yourself, around your life, and we use those things, those situations, those challenges to open up opportunities in the four areas that we discuss, right? So, finance and career, relationship, romance, health and exercise, nutrition, and then happiness and general well-being. The big question that we ask that changes everything is, where am I lying to myself? Where am I lying to myself about these four areas where they connect, where I see them as separate, where I see my life as something to fight, something that is a challenge, something that's a struggle? Where am I lying to myself about my happiness, my finances, my health, my physical well-being, my career, my relationships? Where am I lying to myself? So when you start asking a question like that, it changes everything. It changes the way you look at yourself, the way you look at life, the way you look at your relationships, the way you look at your use of resources, which is a whole nother conversation, it's a whole nother essay. It changes everything. So when we get to our centered silence, when we become the integrated human, or let's say this, as we integrate ourselves, as we peel off the layers of the onion and start to bring back these areas of life where we have given our energy over to the relationships and the attachments and the addictions and jealousy and all these things, obligation's a huge one. When we start looking carefully and more clearly at where we've given ourselves away outside ourselves, personal responsibility says that it is our responsibility to bring our energy back into ourselves, which is difficult. It's the difficult work of our shadow work. It's the difficult work of New Normal. It's the difficult part of our Dragon Performance Coaching. This is it. Your life will change when you work with me. And however we intentionally work together toward a common direction, common path, and that path is always going like this, okay? There is no linear. Linear does not exist in nature. It's always curving, it's always spiral, it's always dimensional, okay? So the reality of working with your shadow, the reality of working with me, a shadow coach, will change your life, dramatically. So I say this as not even a disclaimer. I say this as an announcement, a notification for anyone who is wanting to go down the dragon path. Things will change for the better. For the better. Might be a little bit difficult for a while. There's always that in between state. There's always the difficulty in the middle, right? So you go old normal, difficulty, new normal. So you go pain, difficulty, relief. So it's like, ripping off the Band-Aid. You go to a doctor, ripping off the Band-Aid is going to be pretty difficult. So we're going to rip off some Band-Aids, which is the fun part, okay? So we want you to have fun with this stuff. We want you to have fun with these changes. We want you to be able to observe these changes as they happen. And send us an email, as you continue studying in your handbook, your New Normal handbook, as you continue your own self-directed study, and you keep watching these videos. Let us know. Send us an email. Just reply directly to that email. Max and I will respond. I'll respond. Max will make sure I respond. And let us know, okay? We want to create a dialogue. All right, guys. Take care. Talk to you soon.